So many volunteers involved in making the 30th United We Walk the special day that it was, including volunteers representing the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity's Iota Lambda chapter right out of our local area. Dave Scott also had a chance to talk to one of their leaders at this weekend's event. Let's go back out to West Bloomfield Middle School and hear from Alpha Phi Alpha's fraternity.
Thank you very much, Tyler. We're here at the West Bloomfield Middle School 30th Annual United We Walk, and it seems like every year the Alpha Phi Alpha people are here, and it's so good to see you again. Your name again?
Russell Estill.
Russell. So talk to me about your involvement with this event.
Well, I'm part of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, the Iota Lambda chapter, which is situated in Pontiac, Michigan, but covers Oakland County. And every year, in honor of our brother, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we, as part of the United Walk celebrations, that we have here, we always take part, we always help sponsor the event, and whatever we could do to contribute, we do. We also participate in the march or the walk forward. And it's something deep to our hearts because we all know that Reverend King was a drum leader for justice, and he certainly was with our fraternity as well. So as a fraternity, we do what we can to support this function.
Well, and your group is also so enthusiastic every year. I mean, we're inside this year. It's maybe dampens the enthusiasm just a little bit, but not really that much. It just wouldn't have been safe to be outside today. But last year when we talked at the walk, you and your group just added so much energy to the event. It's good to see you're adding the support. This has been going on for 30 years.
Yes.
How critical is it, especially for the young people, that we gather every year here for this walk?
Well, it's critical to the point that we have to make sure that we recognize what Dr. King and his mission stood for. Unfortunately, the mission still exists. It's a must to our community, to our world. So this is the reason why we have celebrations like this for Dr. King's birthday. And it's just very important for our young people to understand the value of peace, the value of love, for everyone, regardless of race, color, creed, preference. And I think that is what I just said is kind of underscored of what we are facing now in the world. So it's so great to have celebrations like this so we can remind everybody of what we need.
Unfortunately, it isn't getting any easier. And, maybe even now, Dr. King's message is even ringing even more true today than it was when he was marching, when he was here with us in the physical space.
Yes, that's true, and that's why again we have to have celebrations like this to remind not only people in West Bloomfield community but around the world. We have to keep having these celebrations to not only honor Dr. King but what his mission was as a peace as human beings.
Well, always good to see Alpha Phi Alpha here. Thank you so much for your support of this great event. Thanks for being with me today.
Thank you so much.
Tyler, back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, Dave. And a huge thank you is in order for Jennifer Graham from the West Bloomfield School District, one of the adult co-chairs of this event, who not only spends her days teaching our kids in elementary level throughout the West Bloomfield School District, but helping to plan this event that really does take 365 days a year to make happen the way that it does and has been for 30 events spanning since 1995 when this first happened in the West Bloomfield School District, celebrating the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You can learn more information on United We Walk on WBSD.org. Just scroll over their community tab and click on United We Walk for information on joining the committee as an adult volunteer or a student volunteer, the history of United We Walk in the greater West Bloomfield community, and of course to find more information on how you can participate all throughout the year in celebrating the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The entire ceremony from the 30th United We Walk event is available on demand from our team at Civic Center TV. Find us on civiccentertv.com and find the video also on demand on Facebook at Civic Center TV 15 and on our YouTube channel for free at Civic Center TV. For our entire team, team at Civic Center TV and the team in the West Bloomfield School District, a huge thank you for staying with us. And want to remind you can always find the latest news and information from across the greater West Bloomfield community on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.